Yo, what's up guys, it's soooooo here, and today we can finally talk about the new content update coming for Absolver. Now, the name for it is the Downfall expansion. Now, before we get into the content update, I want to go ahead and let you guys know if you would like to read along, there's a link down in the description. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the game mode called Downfall. It also has a little lore explanation, so let's go ahead and read that off as well. So the lore reads, from the fold, an Atharan called Ektar contacts Absolvers. His siblings Arkel is spreading gleam deep down in the Aldalian mine and gaining power over lost prospects. The barrier to the fold can be shattered, imploding physical realities into abstractions and concepts. A path to the fold and to Arkel can be found beyond underground temples. The truth will appear there, in a place where the fabric of reality is being torn apart. That honestly sounds sick as hell. Like, lore-wise, I'm interested, very interested. It sounds really dark, and that's one of the things I've already liked about Absolver, so to get even darker is just great. On top of that, it does sound like the whole taking over lost prospects or gaining power over them reminds me of one of the marked ones that we had to fight. If you remember, he was trying to gain power over your character, and somehow, someway your character was able to resist that. So now we're going against someone who has been doing this for a decent amount of time in a deep down area that we have yet to explore, so that's exciting. When it comes to gameplay, you battle deep in the minds of a doll as a solo warrior or in online cooperative play, collecting gleam from infected prospects and transforming it as a reward for your deeds. The more gleam you capture, the more powerful you become in your struggle to defeat the corrupted, and Arkel himself. Each run through the mines and temples is a unique path through a variety of challenges and situations, facing upgraded enemies and 3 epic boss fights. Oh man, right off the bat I'm excited. Like, this sounds epic. In terms of lore, it's epic. In terms of the way it sounds in gameplay, it sounds epic. Now, we really don't have a gameplay video of any kind, so it's really hard to get extremely excited, but at the end of the day, it's something new. It's something extremely different, definitely when it comes to Absolver. So it's something to be excited about. Definitely for those people out there that are like, oh, I want more PvE content, even though I'm like, this game is more PvP oriented, so I really don't care. But the more the better. That's how I feel. So this sounds great, and I can't wait to try it out. Hopefully they throw out a beta out there or pick some people to try it out. That would be really cool. I'd love to show this off. It just sounds super sick. Anyways, let's go ahead and move over to the new combat style, which is based around Bruce Lee, as everyone already knew. So the combat style itself is pronounced Faejin, or Faejin. I don't know how they're going to pronounce it, but it's inspired by Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, or Jeet Kune Do. It's kind of up to you in terms of pronunciation. Anyways, the combat style blends defense and offense with percussive strikes and fluid power. The new approach is a complex style for experienced Absolvers, featuring different defensive abilities that depend on both input and stances. Faejin will feature 26 attacks for bare hands and war gloves alongside 15 sword attacks. This sounds fucking epic, and I'm extremely curious on what it means by defensive abilities that depend on both input and stances. So I don't really know like how to even interpret that until I see it in action. Though I will have to say it sounds fucking difficult. I have a small feeling, because you know how when Bruce Lee attacks, it's like he'll do one move and it's like a slight little movement in between that. I wonder if there's gonna be like a faster gold link, or maybe you have to stance change into another attack, so it's like a really fluid movement. So for example, maybe you're in bottom right stance, you'll do an attack and then you have to transfer into another stance in order to do another attack, but your transferring is really quick. So maybe you constantly have to transfer stances in order to continue your string. That would be sick as fuck. Maybe I'm just coming up with something off the top of my head. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but honestly, I can't really know until I see it in action. So I'm excited, obviously. I wonder how we unlock it though. I wonder if it's going to be somewhat similar to Stagger Style, where we had to fight Jin Meska to even obtain Stagger Style. If it is similar to that, I really hope that whoever we have to fight is extremely hard to fight, so the style is obtainable, but it's just hard to get. That'll create a situation where good players will be able to get their hands on it and try to master it, and then even the lobby players that really aren't all that great can try to get it, but it's something to master. It's something you literally have to just sweat your ass off to try to learn. I think that aspect would be great, but only time will tell once again. Anyways, they did add school challenges in the Downfall expansion. They're introducing a new way for players and schools to compete with each other via school challenges. Absolvers who reach disciple rank in a school or who are mentors of their own can participate in school challenges by using their school's deck and powers in 1v1 combat trials. All wins representing one school count in the school challenges, with individual and collective performances of schools bringing fresh rewards every 3 weeks at the end of the season. I'm kind of glad that they're adding more school content. I think it was me, Grim, and I think Kaicho had a conversation, and this is somewhat similar to what we came up with. So I'm 100% okay with the school challenge and the way it's going to be represented and working. So I'm excited. It would be cool though if they would allow us to create some kind of school outfit or school uniform, so when you are representing your school within this little school challenge, it'll allow you to wear that outfit. Or maybe they can put it alongside that school reward thing, so once you are a disciple, maybe you get a school uniform, or maybe, I don't know, something around that. I think that would be a sick ass idea. It would add a lot more customization and uniqueness definitely to the school system. On top of that, it would be cool if you could change the color scheme of certain outfits along with this, or maybe just allow us to have a lot more colors to be even more unique. That's just my idea. I know it's way out there. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that, but it would just be cool. Along with the Downfall expansion, it'll be bringing 6 new full sets, which is 51 pieces in total. Also, plus 2 prestige variants of existing sets, which will be found in the Essence shop. There will also be new masks, war gloves, and swords being added in the Minds of a Doll. And on top of that, there are 6 new emotes and 3 new PvP intros. More equipment sounds good to me. I can't even argue with that. There's so much equipment pieces in this game though. There's masks I've still never seen, and I just know they're in the game, so I don't know. I'm not upset, but it's just like, goddamn, I wish there was way more in the Essence shop. I really do. In other news, the Xbox version is still being created. They still don't have a precise date for it, but the online architecture for the Xbox Live is quite different than both Steam and PSN, so obviously they need a lot more time to work on it. When it comes to promos, supposedly they've reached more than 30k concurrent players on PS4. Gonna go ahead and give you guys an applause, because I don't know, Absolver really does deserve a bigger player base. It's a really good game, but a lot of people don't give it a chance based off of influencers and stuff like that. So I don't know. Give the game a chance. It's free on PS4 right now. At least download it and maybe you can play it in the future, but it's free on PS4 right now. They have a huge player base on PS4 compared to PC, but they will also be doing a free weekend for Steam soon, so keep that in mind. Also, they're adding an Adalian Forest DLC, which will be available on PS4 and Steam next week. Basically, you'll be able to get a forest caller set and a dancer set with a new sword called the River Gladius, and 5 new emotes to strike fun poses with your friends. It's already obtainable in-game, and they don't really offer any extra gameplay advantages. If you want to show your support and upgrade your look, this is the way to do it. So I don't know, it's $3. Like, what do you really, you're not really losing much. So if you want to support them, pay for it. I'm going to be paying for it. So anyways, that's basically it though. This expansion will be coming out in September, so I'm super excited. I can't wait. The DLC is going to be free, so once again, if you have the game and you want to try it out, you don't have anything to lose, just try it out. I'm excited though. Hopefully you guys are too, and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But as usual, stay frosty, and there's more to come.